Anybody sign up to talk?
Yes, but she's not here.
Well, give her a couple minutes if she.
No, she said she probably wouldn't be here, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody have a chance to review the minutes from the last meeting? Approvals and corrections?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as wrote.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Anyone opposed? Okay, we'll accept the minutes from the last meeting. Okay, correspondence. Anyone? I have 3 or 4 different ones. First off, we got a Christmas card here from Smitty's Tire in Region 8. And we have, again, this Hope Within Reach Adult Teen Challenge.
That's over
Hmm?
That was November 30th.
Why are we getting another one? That's what I thought. Okay. Next thing, correspondence. Last week I told you that we would be asking Nelson Michaels for his blessing on our engineer. Here's what he wrote back to me. Dear Mayor Smith, I'm writing to confirm our recent telephone conference within. I advised you that the revised contract tendered by Dunn Engineering, Inc. is now acceptable. As I mentioned, I had the opportunity to discuss the various issues regarding the contract with Frederick L. Hypes of Dunn Engineering. And thereafter, I revised the contract which was provided, which I find to be suitable. Kindly advise if you have any further questions. Thank you, Nelson and Michaels. So, actually, I have not really got to get into that contract yet, but all the people within Dunn knows that we're working on it. And they know that we have this blessing from Nelson Michaels. Okay, the next thing is, we have this on down along the line, but it is under correspondence too, so this is this part of it. And the Region 8 Planning and Development Council's hazard mitigation plan has been approved by the Federal Emergency Management Agency and FEMA, and as ready for adoption. Please include this on your next available agenda, which we did. And I'll get on down to that when we get to it. Okay, that's about all for correspondence on my side. Anybody else got anything? Anything coming on you, Dawn? You got anything, Rick?
Sorry?
Not.
Okay, officers' reports. Start with you.
I have nothing. The only thing I have is the lady who has the Philstein building. She emailed me yesterday. She'll be in sometime soon to get the permit for the demolition of the awning. It's scheduled tentatively for the 27th, weather permitting.
To do with the awning.
Well, that's a good thing. It will take a lot of us, cleanup off of us. Rick, you got anything?
Yep, unless Ernie does.
Anything I have is Ben and I did get cutting edge on the salt truck plow. Took a little finagling, but we got her done. And I readjusted the spreader to make sure it don't leave a line down the highway.
And the Bobcat seems to be fixed. We've been using it and it seems to be fine.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Yes.
How hard would it be for us to do that brine on the road like the state does? Is that expensive?
Well, no, not once you get into it, but it's expensive to get into.
Oh, okay. I just was wondering.
I've never done a lot of research on it, so Bernie can probably elaborate more than me.
Well, it's not hard to get mix and put down, but you are required to have a permit, an application permit.
Okay.
You do have to have equipment to put it down with, like bulk tank that you mix it in. And the initial cost of getting the chemical is a little expensive.
I was just wondering.
Well, once you get into it, it is cheaper than salt.
Is it?
Yeah, but getting into everything, you need a pump on the tank also, which is not, they don't make a real reliable pump. The best one is the Pacer pump, but it's not that reliable either. If it runs a little bit low on water, or you run it down, don't turn the pump off, you gotta have some safety switches and stuff to do that. And it's a plastic cased pump, and if it runs hot, it swells the impeller and it's done for us.
Just something I was wondering, because like I said, I know the state only does a certain roads. And I figured, I was just wondering if it would be easier on the guys if something like that could be
Well,
done.
it actually would be, but in our situation on these hills where there's surges like this, that bulk water in the truck, it would be kind of suicidal.
Kind of hairy.
Really rough,
Oh, okay.
especially coming down where
Yeah.
it's
I was just wondering, just question.
Well, I hope that answers your question. There ain't no stupid questions, there's just stupid answers.
I'm not stupid answer either, it's answer my
The
question.
stupid one is the one that's not asked.
Just that Ernie just showed me a thing that they'll have the, bulk tanks in as soon as we come up on their list. They have somebody they gotta put in, and then we'll come in line and be putting us in. That and the one that was supposed to speak here, her water account was messed up and Carrie's figured it out, so I'll give her a call and let her know what's going on.
Okay,
The Goodman?
No,
no, this was the one that was signed up to, what's her name?
Tabitha Blade,
Blight?
Blough.
Okay. Paul, you got anything? Okay. We don't have no police in here
No,
tonight?
they had, somewhere they had a beat tonight.
Oh, yeah, that deal in Kaiser where they're under the, whatever it was something, yeah.
I can't remember.
Okay. Unfinished business. The hazard mitigation thing, which I started out to go through under correspondence, which I read the correspondence part. And it also says there's enclosed, you'll find a CD with the hazard mitigation plan. And it's also our website for region8.org. If you have any questions, please call Region 8 Executive Director Terry Lively. This is something that we've been looking at and working on to get this in as soon as it's finished. Ernie, how near done is it?
About halfway. I need that CD.
I got it out in the truck.
I need it so I can kind of follow some of the other information along.
I'll do that for you. I'll get it. When we go out, I'll remind me and I'll give it to you. The CD does give you a nice path to go down, but we're gonna have to have this put back on our agenda next time, Bill, the hazard mitigation resolution.
You got the numbers?
Well, we can actually do the resolution now, but we have to do the, we have to have the plan in place too, so
Oh, okay,
I think it's best to just do it all at one time.
okay.
Does everyone agree with that? It is a good thing, this hazard mitigation plan, because some of the places that's within the floodplain and so on are able to get health insurance, or homeowners insurance FEMA. And I didn't read the entirety of the whole thing, but it's, looks like it could be a good thing to make sure we do this. And it also, we have to respond to any kind of catastrophic failures of the dams, train wrecks or whatever, and you know, we have that plan in place. It's just a renewed thing, so we'll take care of that too. Okay, Marcus Clay, he ain't here tonight.
No, he, I told him that it wasn't our property, there was an easement, and he just wanted to look at his deed and just go with what his property is, so we don't need to have that back on there.
Okay, well, we do, even if it was our property, I don't think it would be wise to get rid of anything we have a right of way on. Okay. Goodman Water Adjustment, what do you got on that?
That was on, we discussed it, what, 2 meetings ago, and it was forgot to put on the agenda last meeting,
Mhm.
so we put it on this one. But they had, wanted theirs adjusted, there was a leak, and it was the first time they asked for an adjustment. So all we have to do is have a motion to pass to go ahead and have it adjusted, and it's all figured out.
Okay, what was the figures on?
I don't know, I don't have them.
Okay. Well, has it been adjusted or what?
She's got it figured out, I don't know if she's adjusted, if they paid the adjustment, or
Well,
Carrie had
it
it all
couldn't have
figured
been,
out.
couldn't have happened if we didn't approve it, so.
Well, she's got it figured out, so I guess all we have to do is have the motion made so that we can go ahead and
Okay,
adjust it for them. So I make a motion that we go ahead and make a water adjustment price for the Goodmans.
I'll second it.
got a second, all in favor? Anyone opposed? Okay, motion carried. Next thing on the agenda is the budget revision request form. Last week we went over this budget request form for Green River. Turns out that the figures were $100 off, but they were in our favor. I'll pass this around and let you read it, or one of you can read it out loud. My eyes are going crooked.
Just this front page.
Yeah.
Dear Mayor Smith, please find and close 5 originals of the revised final quantities adjustment change order for Green River Group. Please sign and date all 5 original, retain 1 for your records, mail 1 original to Pam Kettlinger, Region 8, and mail the remaining to me. The change order is a procedural change order to document the final quantities paid to Green River Group Incorporated and does not affect any other proposed use of remaining funds that you may be pursuing. This is a revision of the one that you recently signed. The bottom line revision was to change the contract total from $648,988.69 to $648,898.69. Please forgive my apparent dyslexia. Please direct any questions to me at the following numbers. Steve Buchanan, the Thrasher Group. Thank you.
Okay, this is, it's $100 in our favor, but since the figures didn't match with Region 8, the IJDC, and Thrasher, we have to go through this again. So, and as it said there, in order for us to use the remaining money in there, we have to have these figures match. So, I guess we'll look for a motion to accept that.
I make a motion to accept the budget revision with that $100 correction.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Anyone opposed? Okay, we'll accept that. Okay. That's about all we have on the agenda, man. It's been good, very good fast there. The council meeting December 26th. I personally will not be here on the 26th.
No, I won't either.
Me neither.
So, I don't know, we're able to just reschedule it for whenever, cancel the meeting. I don't know which way we wanna go here.
Is there any really pertinent stuff we need to do?
The only thing that,
It's a mitigation thing, isn't it?
But he's only halfway through it, so it'll give him a little extra time to
Yeah.
just take with the next one on the ninth.
Make a motion, we just cancel the meeting, go to the January meeting.
That's second it.
all in favor?
Uh,
Anyone opposed? Okay, so our meeting will be January 9th.